From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Thursday, January 4th, 2024.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, an automotive reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Ford Motor Company alerted its dealers Wednesday to price changes for its all-electric F-150 Lightning. Prices on model year 2024 pickups have jumped $2,000 to $10,000 from 2023. Demand for the F-150 Lightning continues to grow, and the EV segment will remain dynamic along with pricing, Ford said. At this time, the Lightning for the 2024 model will range in cost from $55,000 to $93,000. That does not include tax or delivery fee. Go to freep.com to learn more about the financing detail and how dealers are reacting. freep.com.
From reporter Teresa Baldus. December was relatively mild, but Michiganders are painfully aware that it's time to crank up the thermostat, though this year's forecast comes with a mix of good and bad news for the Mitten State. On the upside, your average heating bill is expected to drop by about 21% or $27 a month due to projected milder temps in Michigan, a drop in natural gas prices, and other factors. The downside, folks in Michigan are still expected to pay among the highest heating bills in the country, according to multiple studies, including one that gives Michigan an unflattering bragging point. Out of the nation's top 25 most expensive cities to heat a home in the winter, 4 are in Michigan: Flint, Detroit, Dearborn, and Southfield, with Lansing not far away at number 32, Warren at 33, and Sterling Heights at 34. This is all according to a new study by HVAC Gnome, an online referral service for the HVAC industry that ranked heating expenses in America's 500 largest cities based on multiple criteria. To learn more about the study's criteria, which Michigan cities made the list, and how Michigan could reduce heating bills, you can search for Teresa Baldus' story, 4 Michigan cities to pay highest heat bills in U.S., but there's good news. On freep.com.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department. And finally, the Detroit Lions have a banner that is truly worth hanging up. While watching the Lions practice on Wednesday, our always keen reporter Dave Burkett noticed the Lions had done some redecorating. On the southeast side of their practice facility in Allen Park, the Lions have raised a blue banner with the NFC logo on it that says North Division Champions 2023. As has been well documented at this point, the Lions won the NFC North Division for the first time ever when they beat the Minnesota Vikings on Christmas Eve. That means they'll get to host a home playoff game for the first time in 30 years. Ironically, the Lions will again play the Vikings this Sunday, but this time they'll get them at Ford Field with a lot less on the line. The Lions lost out on their chance at getting the 1 seed in the NFC last week when they lost in controversial fashion to the Dallas Cowboys. That also makes it much less likely that they'll get the number 2 seed, albeit still possible if the Cowboys and Eagles both lose. Either way, at this point, it's all positioning and seeding for the final week. The Lions are in and will host a home playoff game, likely against the Green Bay Packers or Los Angeles Rams. There's a lot of important football still to be played, but for a franchise like the Lions that have been down and out for so long, they should be proud to show off that division title because it's been a long time coming.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.